Hey guys, Sabujard here. I think my parents are signing me up for a recovery program. What I'm recovering from, I'm not quite sure. That my guess is as good as yours. Everything is spoken in vague terms. It's the same reason why they sent me to rehab twice. Mental health at the hospital programs 3 times. And a sober living 1 time for a few weeks. That adds up to like 7 or so times, 7 hospitalizations or whatever, all because my parents think it would fix whatever's wrong with me, whatever's wrong with being a NEET, or whatever you want to call it, is they said they want to sign me up for another recovery program that deals with addictions. They think NEETs are addicted to who knows, but they think if you do enough addiction programs that you'll stop being a NEET. It's an interesting line of thought from baby boomers. Does it make sense? No. Whoever said a penis made sense. Does it make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, I started online college, and boy is college expensive, I'll tell you that much. 700 smackers for 1 course, and I still have like a lot more courses to go, but I'm not doing anything, so I just thought I'd sign up for online courses or whatever for a psychology major. I thought I could be a therapist, but some days like today, I didn't really talk at all much, and to be a therapist, I think you have to talk a little bit more than I do, which is barely at all. I don't know if I talk enough to be a therapist. Since I barely talk as it is, just in these podcasts. I do the most talking in these podcasts. In real life, I don't really talk very much at all with my voice. I might post a tweet once in a while, but it's a crazy clown world out there. It's a crazy clown world out there. Honk honk, I'm up by LA, so all the cities are on curfew right now because of all the protests, because people are protesting because some fat guy died or something. I don't know. I don't pay attention to politics. I think politics just makes people angry or sad, and it's unnecessary and pointless. If you can't change things in your own community, if it's not in your community and people are making a big deal out of it, it's stupid and pointless to even pay attention to it, in my opinion. So I tend to stay away from politics, because if you get too invested in something, it'll just make you angry and stuff. So that's my advice for NEETS on politics and Twitter and social media. If you get too invested in this stuff, it'll drive you crazy. And that's coming from a boy. I'm a crazy NEET boy. So take it for what you want to take it for. I just woke up with this apathetic attitude towards everything today. Because, I don't know, I just woke up, and then as I got dressed, I took a shower, and then I went right back to sleep. Went right back to bed for another 30-40 minutes. I'm so tired in the mornings. I just hate the fucking mornings so much. And the afternoons maybe too, I don't know. But definitely the fucking mornings, I'll tell you that much. I definitely get my energy from nighttime, and I met with an extrovert today, and they talk your ear off, right? And I was just sitting there and just listening. I guess you could call it listening for 99% of the entire time, just saying like one word answers like yeah, or haha, or go on. And they would just talk my fucking ear off. They would just talk my ear off, So I don't know if I could be a therapist if I don't talk at all. don't know if I could handle that. So what's new with you guys? Sorry, I had to make sure I wasn't being spied on, which happens. So we got boba tea. Do you know what boba tea is? Boba is milk tea, and it's milk tea, and it has pudding balls in it called boba balls. So we went to Koreatown since he's Vietnamese. And I don't know why all Asian people speak like this, but they have this weird way of speaking. With like these accents and stuff. And I just wonder if it's real or if it's just all Asians just fake these stupid accents that they have. I don't get it. So I just wonder if it's real or fake. It's probably real though, but you never know. And there was so much driving today. I had to drive all over LA, and just because this random dude came over and wanted to go to Koreatown and get Vietnamese food and shit. And then we drove everywhere. It was a real pain. It was a real pain. But I don't even think I had fun. I don't think I've had fun in a long time. But he said it was a really fun day for him. So it is a helpful reminder that we're different than the rest of the population who has fun sometimes. You know that thing called fun, that thing you haven't had in like a million years? Well, people have that sometimes apparently. So it's just something to think about. It's pretty crazy that people have fun still. When was the last time you had fun, or me? Can you even remember? You probably can't. But that's okay. I can't remember either. Now the closest thing I have to fun is whippets. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Whippets. What are you, crazy? And you're probably right. Probably am crazy. But they can be kind of fun and relaxing and different. It's just a different way of exploring your body and your mind through whippets and their nitrous oxide. Whatever. But we're all dealt a hand in life's deck of cards, aren't we? Some of us get the ace of spades, and some of us get the shit of spades, and a lot of us got shit hands of spades. You know what I mean? So that sucks. But it happens to the best of us, you know. And so, what do you do when you got dealt a shitty shit hand in life's shitty shit hand of life? Well, you can always reshuffle the deck. Reshuffle your card deck. By that I mean destroy your brain with psychoactives and drugs. That's how else are you gonna shuffle the deck? Joining the military or something? I mean, what kind of answer do you expect from a fucking neat boy like myself? I don't got an answer for you. You know what I mean? So that's cool. So we have to reshuffle our decks, you know? Gotta reshuffle our decks, our cards, and we have to... Deuces are wild, right? Because deuces are wild because everything in life is wild because we can't control anything and everything's like randomly generated number generators. They're like random number generators. So we can't control anything since everything is wild. You know what I mean? Everything's wild. So we just have to grab our cards, throw them up in the fucking air, and wave them around like we just don't fucking care. We gotta just grab life by the balls for once in our life. We gotta grab life by our balls. And we gotta remember how to have fun again. And we gotta chase after that fun for the rest of our lives. Because what else are we gonna do? What else are we gonna do if we don't chase after that fun? Nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing if you can't chase that damn fun, are you? You ain't gonna do nothing. So we gotta chase that fucking fun. And when you find that fun, you grab it by its fun balls. You grab that fun by the balls. And you don't let go. People will try to grab your hands and pull you and pry you away from that fun. But you don't let them. You don't let them do that to you, do you, boy? Boy. Anyway. It is nice to hear my voice again, isn't it? A lot of you guys probably writing that in the comments. Nice to hear your voice again. I tried sewing a puppet together the other day. Did not work out. Apparently sewing is a lot harder than I expected. Ski. Apparently sewing puppets together is a bit harder than I imagined it would be, so I'm probably just gonna give up. It sucks not to be good at anything, so I can't even fucking sew. I can't do anything right. I'm not just saying that to sound anticlimactic. It really seems like whatever I do doesn't work out for some reason. I don't know why. It just sucks. I want to be really good at one particular thing, not disgustingly mediocre at a million different things. You know, I want to have at least one thing that I can say I'm good at, but I guess that's asking too much. Guess that's asking too much. Darn. Just one little thing I want to be good at, please. Please, just one thing. Just one thing, please, God. If you're listening up there, God, if you can hear me. Let me be good at one fucking thing before I'm dead, please. Just one fucking thing. Do you see that guy over there? He's good at 5 things. I got a 0. Good at 0 things. If we can just maybe change the numbers on that a little bit. If we can just kind of switch those numbers around a bit, you know. That'd be great. That'd be just great. So if we could just do that, well, then that would just be fine. So that's cool. How do you get good at stuff? People say you practice. People say you're born with a big, large IQ. People say you have a knack for things. People say you're taught things by your parents, specifically your father growing up, that will help aid you to be a responsible, interesting adult. So yeah. I just want to be good at one thing, man. Just one little thing, you know. Every little thing she does is magic. Every little thing just turns me on. Remember that song? Remember how every song you've ever listened to is about magic and Satanism? Isn't there something weird about that? Like something inherently weird about that? I think there's something weird about that. Between you and me, I think there's something weird going on. I think there's stuff in the water that's turning the freaking frogs gay. I think there's something in the water turning the freaking frogs gay. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Because I do. What's turning all the normies gay? It's because women nowadays aren't giving up that sweet nectary puss. You guys think that's funny, making fun of women on a Reddit website, on a YouTube channel? You think that's funny? I don't. I think that's terrible. I think you guys need to be taught a lesson. That's just me. I think there's a lesson to be learned here somewhere. I truly do. I truly think there's a lesson to be learned here. What do you guys think of skeletons? Do you think they're good, bad, chaotic, neutral, evil, neutral? No, really. What do you guys think about skeletons? Do you think there's something to be learned there? Remember how skeletons died? Remember how skeletons were crucified and stuff? Listening to a lot of Enigma lately. You know the band Enigma from the early 2000s? You guys should try listening to Enigma. If you guys want to be like me, you guys should listen to Enigma. It's kind of a trippy band. It's kind of a trippy band. No big deal, you know, just the band Enigma. That's who I've been listening to. Just Enigma. He's avant-garde. Who are you listening to these days? Oh, nobody, just a fucking Enigma. Yeah, it's pretty powerful, isn't it? That's pretty powerful stuff right there. It's pretty powerful stuff. Yes. What do you guys think about Enigma? You think they're too strict? Do you think they're too powerful? Sorry guys, I gotta be quiet as a fucking church mouse. I can't have anyone hear what I'm saying except you. No one can hear this broadcast except you guys. That's a fact. That's a fact. Nobody can hear this. Guys, nobody can hear what I'm saying except you. This is a bad idea, guys. What do you guys think about hot lava? Do you think it's overrated, or do you think it's too hot for its own good? You know what I mean? You guys think hot lava is overrated? Do you think it's too good, too hot for its own good? Yeah, me too. I think hot lava is overrated. I think it's too hot for its own good. That fucking hot lava, dude. What am I gonna do with you guys? There's nothing else to talk about. You guys talk about your own shit. Why can't you guys just come up with your own shit to talk about? Why you gotta come to this channel? Why don't you make your own channel? Make your own stupid vloggity vlogs and talkity talks on your little fucking channels. Why don't you? Hey, it's this. This is how easy it is to make a YouTube channel. Hey, I'm a NEET. Hey, what do NEETS do? Oh, NEETS are to play video games. Hey, I love video games. Darn, dang, I can't. All I do is play video games, and I gotta take a shit, and I can't shit and play video games at the same time. What do you think? I'm crazy? And there's an echo going on, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're age 28 and you haven't done anything with your life, and all of a sudden you wake up one day and you just wake up as this 28-year-old dummy who hasn't done anything. A sleepy headed dummy. A sleepy dummy. That's me. A little baby sleepy dummy. And I just woke up one day like this. I was in a coma for my whole life. And then I woke up like this in a fucking neat life. A fucking coma life, boy. A fucking baby boy, back boy coma. A coma boy. So that's cool. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, what are we gonna do about the AIDS crisis? Does anybody know? What are we gonna do about curing AIDS in our communities? There's too many AIDS. Do you guys agree with that? That there's too many AIDS everywhere? The AIDS have gotten into politics. The AIDS have gotten into religion. The AIDS have gotten into... Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. She said I have to turn in my stuff at 10:30, which is in 7 minutes. I think that's what she said. She said something, but I can't remember what it was. She just said stuff to me, and now I can't remember what was said. My mom, I'm talking about. She said, "Turn in your electronics at 10:30 p.m. because you need to go to sleep by 11 p.m. Everything is scheduled here. It's think about if you lived in a Jewish prison and everything was written on the schedule for you. Think about living in a hospital where you watch TV for hours of the day and it's all written down on a schedule. If that makes sense to you and your tiny little pea-sized fucking brain, which it probably doesn't make any sense, since this is really high IQ stuff we're talking about. It's really high IQ stuff we're going over here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Mean. Everything echoes in our lives. Everything echoes and it goes in circles and cycles and even menstrual cycles. The most disgusting, bloody cycle of them all, menstrual cycles. It's got the word men in it. We don't have anything to do with that, alright? So leave us the hell out of that. That's all I have to say about fucking female gynecology. Now, when it comes to Zabujar, comes like a rhino, knowledgeable like a gynecologist, and you can bet that's true. You can bet all that stuff is true that I've said. Wow. Now that's powerful stuff. And I can back that up with science. It turns out the frogs have been gay all along. It turns out they're nothing but a bunch of fucking frogs. Frogs got tiny little brains, and they can't frogs can't comprehend heterosexuality, and that's why you see so many gay frogs in the media. And frogs are hopping everywhere, and frogs are doing all this gay frog stuff all the time. And you see them and you're like, God, what are these frogs doing? And who taught these frogs to do this stuff? And that's a good question. That's a very good question. That's a good question. Yep, that's a good question. Where do the frickin' frogs come from? Do they come from the swamps? Or do they come from the sewers? Because they're shit. Where do frogs come from? Sewers or swamps? Write in the comments. I think they come from sewers. Or I think they come from swamps. You can write whatever you want. I'm not going to judge you about it. I'm not going to make a big deal about it, alright? I'm telling you can write whatever you want. I'm not going to judge. You know? It's no big deal. It's no big deal. So, apparently there's a lot of bats in the media. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Bats. Chinese people eating bat soup, giving the whole world a deadly virus that can kill anyone. Whoops. I think we need an apology from China. And I think we need it as soon as possible. Because it's kind of their fault that this whole virus thing is even going on right now at the time. So, yikes. I think an apology might be in order, if that's not too out of the realm of possibility. I think an apology would be something to shoot for there. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a tween boy, right? What's this guy think? This guy thinks he knows stuff? He doesn't know anything. He's college dropout. I mean, I got no degree under my belt. I got an associate's degree because I'm a very educated man. That's the truth. That's what landed me my career is my associate's degree. No, I have no career. I was just kidding around. It is fun to joke around though, right? I mean, I don't know if I get any enjoyment out of life anymore, you know. I can't say if there's anything that actually sparks a emotion out of this husk of an old shell of a human being. But, so yeah, I don't know. I just imagine there's a plan out there. God's plan for my life. Some sort of plan. Even if it was written on a napkin in a restaurant, like God wrote my life plan down on a napkin in a restaurant. If there's just a plan out there for me. Oh, here's that plan. Here's the plan I had for Zabujard's life. Oh, I wrote it on this napkin with my crayon. I wrote it on a napkin with a crayon. But here it is. I found it. So that's something, right? And I just like to think there's a plan for my life. I actually call it destiny or fate. I'm always thinking about destiny and fate being the main pile drivers of this life, of this joke of a life, I should say. But I also like to have a plan, if you catch my drift. Some of you will, some of you won't. I know you guys have your own plans, if you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, keep it between us. Alright? Some people have plans. It's not a big deal. Get over it. Right? Get over it. Some people have plans. It's not a big deal. Alright? That's just the way things are. Some people have plans. Some people actually plan out their life. If you catch my fucking drift. Which some of you won't. And that's okay. Because you guys are too brain dead from all the, a lot of you are coomers. You know what a coomer is? Somebody who cooms all the time. And that describes a lot of people out there. Myself included. And that's just the sad reality of all of it. There are coomers, there are doomers. You know? There's coomers, there's doomers, there's bloomers, there's zoomers. There's all these fucking oomers. Anybody ever think about why there's so many oomers out there? Coomers, bloomers. What's next? You know? Moomers. Cow people who like to moo. Moomers. I think that'll be the next fad in American culture, if you ask me. Write hashtag I'm a moomer in the comments if you agree with cows being better than humans because they've got cute little ears and tusks and shit like that. Cows have these horns and cows have spots like cows think they're the 101 Dalmatians from the Cruella de Vil. Leave my puppy friends alone. And cows have spots like Dalmatians. It's so cute. It's so cute that cows think that they have a say in what it means to be a cow. It's so cute that cows think they can talk shit about humans and won't get any fucking consequences. How do you think they make cheese? They take away a cow's child from a mother cow, and then that cow has so many hormones pumping out of it that it makes cheese. I don't know if that's true. I heard that as a rumor from a guy who does cough syrup all the time. So you can take that for what it's worth, but so I don't know. Do cows
make cheese by getting their calves taken away from them? Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. So, it would make sense, though. It would make sense. What do you guys think about dying? Do you think something happens after we die, or do you think we start crying after we die? Raise your hand if you think we start crying after we die. Now that is something that I want to know. Because after you're dead, do you think you're even going to want to cry, or do you think you're just going to be like, this isn't worth a cry. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't need to cry about it, right? It's not something I need to cry over, right? That's right. You know what I'm talking about. Zabujard knows what he's talking about, guys. I mean, come on, guys. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, so write down in the comments what you think happens after we die. You think we piss ourselves? Do you think we drink our own piss like Bear Grylls did when he died? When he died to that, what was that thing? When he died to that, that stingray. Remember when that stingray pierced his heart and everybody let out a big fart because Ding Dong the Wicked Witch was dead? You know what I mean? Yeah. If I only had a brain. Remember that song from Wizard of Oz? Remember the song? If I only had a crane. And then they start dancing and singing, and Dorothy's like, I'm not gonna have any of this bullshit. And Dorothy starts licking her lips at the pup Toto, who they named after the Lord of the Rings character Frodo. And then sorry, these podcasts are so fucking boring, they put me to sleep every time. It's like I'm talking to myself here. Nobody's listening to this bullshit. All of you guys are having your own life, having a lunch, probably eating lunch right now. I think you guys are eating lunch. Some of you guys eat pussy for lunch. I applaud you for that. Good, well played, sir. Checkmate. Checkmate, you win. Yeah, what do you think? Hey. Hey, what do you think girls think about right now? You think they're thinking about, do you think they're thinking about you? Ooh, I don't think so. I think you clicked on this video because you wanted to get bullied. Because you wanted nostalgia from when you were in 6th grade and everybody picked on you. Is that why you clicked on the video? That's why I clicked on this video, and look what happened to me. Now I got screwed over by this shitty long video, and now there's nothing I can do about it. Because I got fucking screwed over by clicking on the wrong damn video. Understand? So, that's what happened to me. And it can happen to any of us, honestly. You think it won't happen to you, but it will. But it will. Sometimes you just click on the wrong video. That's just what happens. Click on the wrong video, get screwed, so to speak. It happens to the best of us. And now we're both here together, watching my shitty video as it plays out like a train wreck or a car crash would splatter our brains. Speaking of train wrecks, did somebody say plan? Nah, I mean that was my original plan, but I think I might switch gears and go with something a bit less splattery, if you catch my drift. I think I might go with something a bit less splattery. But that's just me. You know? That's just me. Fuck. Sorry, I'm playing this card game. It's called Eternal. I just play card games sometimes, and it helps me to distract me from you. And so I thought, okay, do I want to sit here and talk to this guy, or do I want to play a stupid children's party card game? A children's card game. Or would I rather sit here and talk to you? And I thought it over. I thought, now that's not even a hard decision to make. Because I would rather play this stupid children's card game. And that's just how things go. And so fucking A. I lost at this stupid fucking children's card game. I fucking hate this life, and I hate the fucking planet as well. Every time I do whips, I think about how I'm destroying the planet, and it just feels incredible, because I hate the fucking planet. And I'm glad the planet's dying. I'm glad the planet's dead. I'm glad there's nothing we can do to stop the planet from getting destroyed by pollution, nuclear waste, radiation, holes in the ozone, holes in your mother's ozone, holes in your mother's no-go zone, holes in your mother's boy zone, holes in your mother's Togo zone, holes in your mother's to go pickup zone. You guys know what I'm talking about? Talking about her vajanga. Talking about her chicken vagina. You know what I mean? So, yikes. I went there. And I'll go there again, too. What do you guys think about grass? Do you think grass is overrated, or do you think it's okay where it is right now? Or do you think we should fix it? Do you think we should call for a grass uprising? Get all the grass together in a big pile and stomp it out, if you catch my drift? Do you think all the grass should be stomped out? That's what I'm wondering. What do you think about NEETS? Do you think that they've crossed the line, or do you think there's still a line for them to cross? Or do you think that they've met their maker? Or do you think NEETS need time to adjust to the social climate of. Do you think NEETS are stupid, or do you think they're smart? I posted a video myself on the Reddit NEET, the NEET Reddit, and somebody said, "Well, I had a zero IQ or a low IQ or something." And I'm thinking, this son of a bitch calling me a no IQ son of a bitch. This son of a bitch calling me a no IQ baby back boy. You gotta be kidding me. Was he wrong? Was he right? I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know what he was. I don't know if he was wrong or if he was right. But still. Still, the nerve. Do you guys think NEETS have no IQ? Is that really what you guys think? That NEETS are brain dead monkey slaves with no IQ? Don't you think that's kind of crazy? Do you guys think that's real, or do you think that's fake? That's what I want to know. You guys think NEETS really have no IQ? Why do you think people are NEETS? Why do you think people become NEETS? Why do you think NEETS are so sexual? Why do you think NEETS are so flamboyant and proud of who they are? Why do you think so many NEETS off themselves within a 15-year time span? These are all questions to think about next time you're jerking around downstairs. Next time you pull up Pornhub and you're thinking, why do so many NEETS off themselves in a 15-year time span? Does what I'm doing right now have any contribution to that? Do I know what I'm doing right now? Am I playing a dangerous game? Am I playing a dangerous game with my penis right now by jerking it around at 3 in the morning, listening to anime music? I got my waifu pillow and I'm smothering it with kisses and laughter. You think that makes me feel good at the end of the day? Do you think I'm feeling good about my balls at the end of the day? Do you think I feel like a man? Yeah, I bought another hentai game, Mom. What are you going to do about it? Throw me in the hospital again? You're going to lock me up in jail because I bought another hentai game? You think that bothers me? You think that excludes me? You think that my family is you think they think any less of me than they do now? You think I'm not at rock bottom right now as we talk about this? Do you think I'm not at rock bottom already? You think I can get any lower than rock bottom? Is there perhaps a purgatory or a hell station that falls under rock bottom purgatory zone that I can crawl myself into? Oh, challenge accepted, right? Challenge accepted. You want to go farther down than rock bottom, right? There's a whole... You gotta go there's a thin line between where you're standing now and rock bottom. It's a small little line, and that small little line gets even smaller the more lewd you get. It gets even smaller with how deviant you get. It gets even smaller with how many more sins you think you can take on before the world starts calling you a bitch. That line between you and rock bottom gets even smaller every time you think you've hit rock bottom. You haven't. Because think of that other guy on the Reddit NEET, the NEET Reddit, or that guy on 4chan. Think about what happened to him. How that guy hit rock bottom, right? Wrong. Because there's always somebody who's hit it harder. Unless you're the person who's hit it harder than everyone. Maybe that person is you. Maybe you are rock bottom. Maybe you are the rock that sits at the bottom of the ocean at rock bottom. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're you're a rock bottom NEET. You're an RBN is what I call them. Rock bottom NEETs don't even know that they're rock bottom NEETs because that's how far into everything is so dark around them and so cold that they don't even know they've hit rock. But they haven't noticed. But they are there. Okay, love you guys. God bless you and your families. Sorry for the shittiest podcast you've ever listened to in your entire life. Fuck. God, I wish I could take back this 50-minute podcast from your tiny little vulnerable, fragile little baby back boy ears, but I can't. So I guess you're fucked. Because I can't take this back. You've already put into the ozone space zone layer zone your own precious time to listen to this fucking guy whine for an hour. Now you can write it on your resume or your report card or your tombstone. Hey, I listened to a 1 hour long podcast of Zabajard's podcast on his Nighttime Neptune backup YouTube channel. I hope that makes me a contender to get out of rock bottom someday. But it doesn't. It doesn't get you out of rock bottom. Not even close. It pushes you even deeper into a gay, translucent state of being called a sheep state. And so, anyways, hey, it was nice. It was nice talking to you guys again. It's been a while since we did I wasn't expecting it to go this long. I was watching every second, going, "Oh, it's been 2 minutes. Oh, it's been 3 minutes," and then I minimized everything because I didn't want to focus on the time. I wanted to focus on you guys. So I stopped focusing on the time signature and I started focusing on your guys' heart signature. And before you know it, an hour passed. Before you know it, a whole hour passed. I don't know how it happened. Where were you when Rodney, when Zabu Boy talked on Mount Olympus to all the tweens and the NEETS out there who need his fucking shepherding? And don't act like you don't need my fucking shepherding. I know you do need it. Because I've seen what you do on your internet browser history. Ski. Nah, seriously though, I've seen it. Alright, good night guys, bye.